snow cone flavored water. You got to try this. If you knew how long,
Hey guys, it's girl Courtney, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna be talking about a community on TikTok that is really going viral right now for their obsession with water. And you know what? I can't even knock them because I love water. I gotta get my water intake every single day. And I know there's some people that don't like water. You scare me a little bit, I can't lie. I really do love water, but there's also people out there that love water so much more that they've made their entire community on the internet based on water. Water talk. WATERTOK is the newest community that I just discovered on TikTok. I saw Curtis Connor talk about it on his YouTube channel and I just had to do a deep dive. Cause what is WATERTOK? What are we talking about here? I feel like there's a community for everything on TikTok. If you guys don't know what WATERTOK is, it's basically a community of people that are making water cocktails. That includes syrups, flavored powder packet, ice, and obviously water. And a lot of the time they put all of this in a Stanley cup. It seems like a very simple thing until you actually start to watch the videos. When I searched WATERTOK on TikTok, this is the first thing I saw.
So y'all loved when I did my hydration station tour, so let's put it to use. I am making a peach rain water, which is inspired by my favorite water TikTok, Lauren. You're starting out with a Sunkissed peach packet, and then I'm doing 3 pumps of cherry. I feel like all gummies have some kind of vanilla aspect, so I added 1.5 pumps of vanilla almond. Overall, this water was really good, so like 7 out of 10.
Excuse me, is it even water anymore? She goes to her hydration station and she fills up her Stanley cup with water. Understandable, wonderful. And then she gets this flavored packet and puts it inside of her cup. And then she goes in with 3 pumps of syrup and then another 2 pumps of another type of syrup. At what point do we just accept that that's juice? She said, "Thank you, Lauren, for always dropping amazing water recipe inspiration." Water recipes? Once that syrup touched the water, it's no longer water. I'm sorry, it's no longer water. This was my first introduction to WATERTOK. I saw pump, 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 pump of syrup. What's going on? I think the most interesting thing about WATERTOK is that they are so convinced that this is still water. In my head, I don't feel like it's still water. I don't know. I feel like the flavor packets were one thing, but the syrup, adding the syrup in was a whole different story. You're mad because I consider this water. Am I being gaslit? Am I being gaslit? I feel like I'm the crazy one here. Just because the main portion of this cup is water does not mean that it's water. You added syrup. You added packets of sugar. Yes, I'm mad that you consider this water. Yeah, sorry. Maybe I'm a hater. Maybe that's what I am. Maybe I'm a hater, but I just feel like words mean things. Her tongue is blue. Her tongue is blue. I ain't never had a stained tongue from drinking water personally. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like when it comes to WATERTOK, they do have a lot of haters. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. I don't know if I'm the biggest hater because I might be convinced to you know, join the community, you know what I'm saying? But right now in this very moment, I am a hater. I'm gonna keep on saying this. If you add a tea bag into a cup of water, is it water or is it tea? And you better not tell me it's water. If you tell me it's water, I might actually become #1 hater. Because now you're trying to play with my intelligence. You are. You really are. Look, honestly, I'm just glad that they're promoting drinking water. I get how drinking water can get very boring. I get it. And that is why I'm so excited to tell you guys about Air Up. Air Up is a scent flavored water that makes drinking water 100 times easier. Look, what I said is exactly what it does. Basically, they give you these flavor pods, and once you smell it, it goes straight into your brain, and your brain somehow makes your taste buds taste whatever you just smelled. Look, I'm just the messenger, okay? I'm just the messenger. And this is why science is so cool, because when I first heard this concept, I didn't understand it. I didn't understand, how can you smell something and then taste it? You can. But yeah, if y'all wanna try Air Up today, visit the link in my description box and use code REEZY for 20% off. You heard me. Use code REEZY for 20% off, because I think y'all would really love it, for real. And like I said, I don't really like adding a bunch of stuff into my water, but one thing about me, I'm gonna get my water intake for the day. So Air Up has actually made this so much easier because it's actually delicious. I'm drinking water, but it has some flavor to it. And I think it's a really great alternative to sugary flavored drinks. But it's crazy because I've actually talked about it multiple times on my vlog channel, and every time I say it, people are just shocked. And I get it, because I was shocked too. But I'm telling you, it's just science. I also travel with my water bottle because traveling literally just dehydrates me. I don't know what goes on. Every time at the end of the trip, I look like a shriveled human. So I travel with my water bottle, and I've actually put my whole entire family on Air Up because they love it. When they saw me drinking from my Air Up water bottle, they said, yeah, I want one. I want one. And I got them the Air Up water bottle. So that's what I did. You know know what I'm saying? And there are so many different flavor pods to choose from. My absolute favorite is raspberry lemon, but they have cucumber, they have lemon, they got wild berry. There's so many to choose from, so it's like you're definitely gonna find a flavor that aligns with you. Like I said, check the link in my description box and use code REEZY for 20% off. That's it for me. Let's get back to the video. The syrup gets me every time. Y'all don't drink straight liquor. I don't drink straight water. Leave me alone. Who said that? So are you telling me you're making a water cocktail? Is that what you're telling me? Let me just say this. It does sound fun. Maybe I shouldn't be hating on them because they're having a great time. And if it means lying to yourself and saying, oh my God, like this is water, when in reality it's actually like 16 ounces of juice, do what it is, okay? We're in the era of delusion. And the thing is, this community is so interesting because there are people with a vast collection of flavored sugar packets. Oh my God. Oh my God, babe! This is the most interesting thing about life. There's so many different people in this world. Before this week, I never in my life thought that there are people collecting flavor packets and syrup to put in their water. I would have never thought. I feel like I was living a completely different life last week before I found out about them. What else am I missing? What else do I not know about? Because this is a lot to me. I thought I was serious about my water intake. My God, I was wrong. I was so wrong. These people have me beat, okay? I just wonder if they think about the possible negatives that this may come with. Everything is good in moderation, but when you start doing a little too much, that's when it gets a little worrisome, you know? Even if you eat the healthy stuff too much, it can be bad for you. So putting artificial sugars and chemicals into your body seems a little worrisome if it's at this degree. Okay, like I understand having a little flavored drink. I understand making your own little personal juice, but this is a lot. So I wonder if they worry at all about that, because I think that would be one of my biggest concerns. And also, I need to bring up the fact that WATERTOK was actually created for bariatric surgery patients who are trying to get enough water without feeling nauseous. And I get that. I fully support it. I understand. And if honestly, if your doctor says that it's safe, it is what it is. But I'm worried about the people who just don't like water. Hearing the phrase, I don't like water, is the scariest thing you could say to me. Not to be like a water connoisseur, but it's very scary because I start thinking things. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. I start rethinking everything. It's like breath stinky, pee orange, skin dry. I'm sorry. I can't control the thoughts. I can't. When your body's hydrated, you just give a different glow and you give a different flow. Come on. And then so from that video, I actually went on a deep dive on other types of videos just to see what is out there. Okay, what other type of cocktails, what type of recipes are y'all making? So she has her water and then she has her packets. Okay, what is that? I'm not even gonna lie, it look kind of good. It's just so cute. Look how she shook the little cup at the end. Ooh, she's happy. But yeah, the main recipes to WATERTOK is the flavor packets and syrup. Personally, I still believe that adding syrup to water does not make it still be water. Like, I just feel like anything could be water. Technically, if you add in a tea bag into water, are we still drinking water or are we drinking tea? Think about that one. Think about that one. It's tea. If you add flavor packets, add syrup, it's juice. That's just how my brain works. I don't know.
My second water of the day, and it is 11:55. So I'm cruising with the water goes today. Let's go to the old caddy down here. So I'm just gonna pick one. Not even gonna look. Let's see. What are we gonna get? Woo! Crushed pineapple. One of my favorites.
Wait, she's fun. I like her. Crushed pineapple. Now look, what are you gonna do, sister?
What's it gonna be, y'all? Woo! Dragon fruit acai. Nah. Coconut. Let's do that.
Wait, I thought it was randomized. How are you gonna act like this is random and when you choose one, you say, no, and then go to the next one? That's not how it works, baby.
2 pumps of the coconut syrup. Mama's trying to have a pina colada. Let's do 3.
Mama's trying to have a pina colada. Wait, I like her. What are you about to make? I might be joining WATERTOK. She's making this interesting.
All right, pineapple packet. Let's give this a go. If you like pina colada,
hey,
I do, baby.
Wait, I like her. She need to make that recipe for me because I want to try it. Is it actually that good? Because the way she was dancing in the end, that's another thing about these WATERTOKers. They will make you think that they're tasting the most delicious water in the world. 5-star water.
All right, y'all. We're back for another water. Oh my gosh.
Girl, you know, girl. I need to try this. The head dropped to the ground.
We don't care what you call it. I don't care if you want to call this soda. Knock yourself out, honey. Knock yourself out. Call it soda. I'm going to call it water. Why are you so mad that I call it water? Y'all are big mad too. I'm not talking about just a little bit mad. Like y'all are pissy. Y'all act like somebody pissed in your Fruity Pebbles and you had to eat it. That's what y'all act like.
She low-key just went off on me, but babe, words mean things. They do. Girl, you drinking water. They drinking haterade. But yeah, just because you add a bunch of different things to a glass of water does not make it water. It doesn't. So you're telling me if you add flour, sugar, yeast, salt, this is gonna be water? This is water? It's not water. And then also, a lot of them are losing the plot. To my understanding, I thought it was just water and then flavor packets and then syrup. Some people are adding more than just that and then still calling it water. Okay, she has her water, she added her packets. She's stirring. All right, now I'm gonna add some oat milk, extra creamy oat milk. Excuse me, she added milk. Y'all, I found a little bit of vanilla protein powder. Oh my gosh. What is going on? Look, the title says, hands down my favorite water recipe. Excuse me, ma'am. You added milk and protein powder. Look at the way she just marinated in the flavor. Every time they take a sip of their water, my God. It's almost like they lose all control of their bodies. I already have accepted I'm a hater, but there's just something in my body that's telling me it's not that good. It's like good, but like, come on.
This is the fucking bomb. Goddamn.
Goddamn. Let me try it.
Try this water flavor.
I want to.
Oh, and by the way, I'm crushing my water goals today. And for all of you who said that it doesn't count for water intake, I talked to my doctor yesterday. In fact, it does. So we're over here winning and you're over there dry as a fucking bump.
What did I do? Wait, I was not expecting such an attack. I'm not dry. I be drinking my water. And then we have this lady here. She is pouring Gatorade into her cup. Gatorade, what are we doing? Maybe I'm the one that's like lost. Maybe I don't get it. Or maybe they don't get it. I don't think they even understand what water talk is anymore. Like they're just so used to putting in juices and all different types of things. They have lost the plot. My sister, why are you adding Gatorade? Maybe it's because Gatorade has a high percentage of water. Maybe they think it still counts. Now let's see what else she adds. So she added Gatorade into hers. The last lady put milk and protein powder, and we're still calling it water. This is also water as well. Yeah, it's water. It has flour, it has sugar, it has yeast, it has salt, and this is my water of the day. Something's wrong. Something's wrong with you people. Stop lying to yourselves. And I think also another thing that's very interesting about this community is they have very interesting names for their drinks. We have this one called Tiger's Blood Water.
Tiger's Blood Snow Cone flavored water. You got to try this. If you knew how long,
Y'all, wait, no. Excuse me. She lost all control, I'm telling y'all. Something is going on. They act like they were drinking water that was sent straight from God. She hit the table, rolled her eyes, and made a noise. And this one is called Unicorn Sugar Cookie Water. This is crazy. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. It was nice to do a deep dive into a community that I literally just found out about. I think the overall message is really, really good because if we're promoting drinking water, I'm all for it, to be honest. But I think there needs to be some type of truth that we tell ourselves.